Hiya, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, the story continues as I play Alan Wake Remastered. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. I'm enjoying the story so far. I haven't been playing it non-stop. I haven't been playing much games non-stop, to be honest with you. The last game that I played non-stop was Tears of the Kingdom. That's because Tears of the Kingdom just captivated me on a level which I have never experienced before. But yeah, I'm mostly balancing out my games. So I'm playing Alan Wake, Street Fighter 6, even though I pretty much fucking just gave up on that game, particularly World Tour mode. I'm playing Final Fantasy 16, Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Origins Plus, and a few others. And then on the Switch side of things, I'm mostly just playing Pikmin 4 at the moment on Switch. But yeah, I'm balancing out quite a few games, so that's why I'm not playing like Alan Wake like non-stop, so I'm only on chapter 3. But nonetheless, you know what I mean, it's not a race, Alan Wake is not a race, game. It shouldn't be looked at like it's a race, I'm not in any rush to complete this game, or any game for that matter. Take my time and enjoy it. So let's go, continue. The story continues with Alan Wake Remastered.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
That was a light there for a
stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Oh wait, actually I don't have any. Oh, well I have them. Haha. Boom. I just blew up the generator. Yes. Well, I don't have a shotgun. But I got shotgun shells. It'll be handy when I actually get back my shotgun. I probably missed something back there, but sure, look. Be grand. Hiya, Chad. Welcome to Green Hill Gaming. As always. How are you doing? Welcome to my Alan Wake Remastered live stream, where the story continues. Yes. I need to get out of here. Big time.
was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
I'll pick up a revolver. I already have my revolver. What the hell? Yes, checkpoint reached. It's always nice to reach a checkpoint. Yes, got back my shot. Oh fuck. Fuck me. Oof, indeed. Chad, oof indeed. Very tough game, I think, anyway, before Sabertac joins the live stream and says get good. I think it's tough anyway. And especially like when I have the terrible sense of direction as well. Sometimes the locations confuse me. Like, I literally don't know whether I'm coming or going, like, the rest of the times. See this now, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Oh my days. See, I'm actually like, what the fuck? Okay, I don't think I was here. Really? Which?
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
I can hear a train.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. I'm so afraid.
Trying to stay out of the heat. Oh, is it really hot there? I have to return some bad fast food and get a fresh order. Oh, Jesus, sorry. The food you ordered was bad.
Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. It's something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone.
Yeah, Chad, there's nothing worse when you're actually looking forward to a lovely takeaway. You look forward for it to arrive, and then you get it, and it's just absolute garbage. Hot garbage. In some cases, cold garbage.
It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
I like interesting stories like this.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again. I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
I can hear heavy breathing. It's creepy. So this is gonna fall apart, you know?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
What the fuck? Jesus. Okay.
The opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there. That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Right. Where exactly am I supposed to be going?
The opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
A friend explained to me the story of this game while he was playing it. Nice. So you got like a nice, and you got a nice what you call it, like live commentary. You know, like when you're watching a movie. And you can turn on commentary. That's what it was like. So Anyway, hello, my father. Welcome to Green Hill Gaming. As always, how are you doing? Welcome to my Alan Wake live stream, Alan Wake Remastered, where the story continues. Always good to have you in the live stream. Hope you enjoy. I need to try and figure out how to get past this bridge. No problem. Glad you're keeping well.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. Opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there. That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Maybe I do have to go back. Hang on. Alright, well, going back is not an option.
The opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
TMT only only being costumes in Street Fighter 6 is disappointing. Is that I presume that's part of the latest battle pass, correct?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Fucking hell. Poor Alan Wake.
The opposite shore.
Please, so imagine charging 70 euro for Street Fighter 6 and including premium battle passes every month that costs $5/euros. That's pathetic. It's scummy. It's greedy. And it's fucking disgusting.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger.
Here's an idea. This was actually brought to my attention last night. If they're going to include like a live service mechanic, right, in €70/dollar game, like Street Fighter 6, if it's going to include battle passes, then why not charge €20 for the game? The most. If they're going to ask for more revenue from the game. How about that for an idea? Ed Boon made him actually fighting characters and Injustice 2. He did. I haven't played it, but it's insane. And how would he do? Well, as always, very welcome to Green Hill Gaming, where the story continues in Alan Wake Remastered. How are you doing? Hope you enjoyed the live stream. I'm trying to figure out how to get past this. And as you can see, it's not going too well, to be honest.
The opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Do I just have to avoid all the stuff that's coming towards me, maybe?
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Not the bed being a long day again. Thank you for dropping by the live stream and saying hello. Much appreciated. Sleep well, and I will catch you in the next live stream.
That was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Right.
The opposite shore.
My friend is excited for Reptile's new story. Yeah, I've seen that Reptile is coming to Mortal Kombat 1. I haven't looked, as you know, Chad, as you should know by now. I'm joking. I'm not looking into anything. I'm not looking into anything for Mortal Kombat 1 or any like future new release game, unless it's a new IP, a new franchise, a new game series that I haven't played before. So I can get some information on it. But if it's Mortal Kombat, a game that I literally, it was literally one of my first video games. I love the Mortal Kombat series. I'm going to buy it regardless. So I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to be like, I just don't want to know anything about the game as best as possible. Obviously things are going to be spoiled through like fucking thumbnails, even from NetherRealm Studios, even from Ed Boon. So yeah, I know that Reptile has gotten like a new look, but they're all going to get new looks. All these characters are going to get new looks because, you know, Mortal Kombat 1 is all about like, you know, this new timeline, this new era, these new origin stories, the characters that we know and love, which is one of the best things about the game, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm going to try to avoid stuff as much as possible. I'm not even going to take part in the beta, to be honest with you. I don't really need to. To get Shang Tsung, all I have to do is pre-order it. I'll have a look at the whole deluxe thing and kind of see. I'm not going to get the season pass because I'm not really like big into like some of the guest fighters that are coming to it. Like I don't really care for them to be honest with you. But it'll definitely be pre-ordering the game. But as you know, you can literally pre-order a game on the store. Like even if I like, well, that's providing I'm going to get it physically. I'm going to get it physically. I'm going to get that game physically. Why do I need to get it digitally? Do you know what I mean? I'm going to get it physically. I'll pre-order it about a week before it comes out, and you know, because physically is different. Obviously, digitally you can just pre-order it like literally like 24 hours before the game releases. But to be on the safe side, I'll actually pre-order it physically. No beta stream. No beta stream. No, I want to go into Mortal Kombat 1 as fresh as when I literally played Mortal Kombat for the first time. And that is staying, you know, true to the theme of Mortal Kombat 1, isn't it? Going back to the, like, kind of like, you know, like new era. So I want to experience Mortal Kombat 1 like I'm playing Mortal Kombat for the first time. And I just want to stay away from everything as much as possible. Wait. Are you fucking serious? Literally, you have to fight these things. I would not have actually thought that now, like, to be honest with you. So, do I just keep sending the light at them, or do I actually have to shoot them?
I could find a car from there.
I would not have thought that no at all. I thought that you had to like just dodge them. You're gonna pick Scorpion as your first character. Genuinely don't know, to be honest with you. Genuinely don't know. Probably Fire God Liu Kang, just to have that like different like take on Liu Kang. I mean, because Fire God Liu Kang wasn't actually playable in Mortal Kombat 11. You could make him look like Fire God Liu Kang, but you know.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, I think I know where to go.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
There's an opening at the top left of this bridge. There's two gates in the way. So. I was wondering why it had so many batteries.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Okay. the
I
checkpoint.
slammed the door shut right in his smug face.
Thanks,
He
Chad.
pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me. As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the
Checkpoint,
protagonist.
yes.
That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Is that faster?
Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Bok Twang 25, how are you, bang? Welcome to Green Hill Gaming, where the story continues for Alan Wake. How are you doing? Great to have you in the live stream. Hope you enjoy. Jesus.
Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
They work anyway. Okay. Alan Walk. Seriously.
Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
A barring gum. Ah, I see. I see what you're doing there. Like you always do. Like you always do. Deliberately trying to misspell words. Ah, the many personalities of my mysterious friend.
Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but.
Oh, shut up, Alan.
The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Well, I'm going to find a vehicle. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, no, but obviously he's going behind there. And okay, so. Jesus Christ. Hello. Oh,
Certainly
God.
not the
Bless.
protagonist. That's what makes them fun.
Bless
This
him.
was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
I mean, I'll give it marks for credit, you know. Or I give it credit for effort. What the fuck am I saying? You know what I'm saying. Shut up.
Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Boom. How are you, Damien? I am not doing too bad, no man. Thank you very much for asking. Welcome to Green Hill Gaming, as always, where Alan Wake's story continues in Alan Wake Remastered. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. What's that? In light, you can hurt them. The light will hurt the darkness. let's watch some TV.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and horror. All too often, the stars are right. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Derleth's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful. Until tonight.
Well, I'm glad you changed your minds about this. Ancient customs, local mythology. My editor loves this kind of stuff.
Well, Mr. Derleth, we don't want to feel like we're on exhibition, but you have demonstrated the seriousness of your intent.
Oh, I am serious. Really, just do your thing. I'll stay out of your way and observe.
Actually, I thought you could assist us. I'm afraid we are a man short. It would provide you with an intimate perspective.
Could I really?
Of course, Mr. Derleth.
Well, I guess that's the least. What would I have to do?
Oh, here. Let me show you with a kiss. Oh, Mr. Derleth, you have well pleased Nixie Burga, the dweller in flesh. Your body shall host 1,000 young, and you shall glory. Shh, darling, be calm. Shh.
Alvin Derleth learned a harsh lesson. If you go looking for mythology, it may come looking for you. And such quests always bear fruit. Night Springs.
That was a fascinating episode of Night Springs.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that went well. Oh, sick. I think my friend was on this part too. God, Megan is tough. Get me the fuck out of here. Fast.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine.
Good chat.
The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kid.
Usually when a game tells you something isn't fair, they fucking lie.
And he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
You're gonna push this along? No. Go to the coal mine. There's probably a manuscript page. Oh fuck that, I'm not going back now. Coal Mine Museum. Come on, you fat bastard, you can run quicker than that. He's absolutely better. Wait a second. Do I actually have to be in the car? I actually don't know, no, but I should just go. I will actually snap like if you fucking can use the car, because why would he get out of the car when he could just have stayed in the fucking thing, like. I got fresh food and extra entry of beef broccoli for free. Nice one. Enjoy. What was happening on the screen? Flickering. Well, that's not my. I fucking snap. Look at this. Why the fuck did he get out of the car in the first place? You stupid cunt. Honestly, like.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
all muddy and stuff. Oh my god. Let's just see. Video games are so real. What do you mean video games can't be real, Johnny? This game is very real. What the fuck was that? Wait, I'm stuck now. Well, it looks like I'm going to be walking or jogging. What is you fat bastard? Fucking drive everywhere. They're just tuning into the live stream. My car's crashed. And I had to resort to fucking long jumping my way to the coal mine. Checkpoint reached. Okay, good. See the coal mine down there, that's going to be the coal mine.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. And I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if I got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy.
Your strum.
Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
I lick your strand. You'd be licking nothing, boy. You'd love to, but you won't be. My strand is taking. Yeah? And then by your lips. You wish. My strand. I love how you deliberately try to like misspell words to make me think that you're somebody who's got bad English. So the game knew that I was a terrible driver. So it gave me another car. Okay, I'm not going to fuck one up now, so I'm going to be careful. I'm going to drive carefully, you know. Real carefully. Coal mine. Wood. Wood. I'll tell you what. You are deliberately trying to misspell words to make me think that you're somebody who doesn't speak English. But I ain't stupid unlike you. Clearly, you speak English. Clearly, you are from Ireland. Clearly, you are from Cork City. And clearly, you know me. And I am 95% certain that I know you as well. That is wood, I mean.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
But, so that wasn't the coal mine. Oh man, where did I park the car? There we are, coal mine.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now. With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
You watched the Hulk Hogan versus Jeff Jarrett WCW match where he gives up. Never saw that match, actually, to be honest.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
After all that, he never showed up.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Fuck. Jesus Christ, almighty, fucking
It was close. Maybe close.
scared the living fuck out of me. Shed. What you see? That is just so fucking hilarious. You are trying to make me think that you're some kind of Indian. Yet you were saying, Chad, what are you on about? What fucking Indian literally says that? What you on about? That is obviously a Cork City fucking phrase. Like, you know, Jesus Christ, man, you are absolutely pathetic. It's not even funny anymore. It's just pathetic. You are absolutely pathetic. Oh my God. Like, let me say this again. Right? So your idiotic mind can understand. You are deliberately trying to misspell words, right? Into me thinking that your English is bad, therefore making me believe that you are like somebody from India or something. But here you are saying, Chid, what you on about? Oh my fucking days, man.
Closer than ever before.
Oh, that's hilarious, that. Bless you. Bless your cotton heart. Jesus Christ. Top mark for effort, though. You know, you really put in the effort. Jesus Christ. What you on about? Oh my God. Hulk Hogan's fine. Don't even entertain. Don't even entertain this absolute handicap. Seriously. Yeah, I'm 95% sure I know who he is. And it's a he. It's a he. 95% sure I know who he is. 100% sure that they're Irish and that they're from Cork and they know me. Absolutely 100% sure of those things. And I'm 95% sure that I know who he is. And it's just absolutely pathetic. Like, they're deliberately trying to make me think that they're not Irish, so they're deliberately like misspelling words. It's just fucking so funny, like. Oh my god, like it is so funny. Like you just couldn't make it up. But this guy like just keeps going and going and going and going and going, making me think that he doesn't speak English, right? By misspelling words. But then he has this like phrase, Chad, what you want about? Like Indians don't talk like that. Like there's no Indian that will turn around and say, what you on about, bye? Fucking hell. Oh my days. But yeah, Chad, 95%. Sure. That'll do. Alright, let's descend into darkness. Quite fucking literally.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Oh, how romantic. That's how it's done. Wacky. Peanut butter. Peanut butter is lovely, to be honest. How are you keeping anyway? Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming. Shit. You ever seen the Wicker Man movie with Chris? I still haven't seen that movie, but I've seen clips. Like there's a scene like where they're like, "Oh Jesus Christ" or something. It's just so funny. I actually want to watch the movie just for that scene, to be honest. I heard the remake with Nicolas Cage is hilariously bad. I didn't even know there was a remake, to be honest. Jesus Christ.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
I don't know why you just started shooting there. Okay. Shadows choose me. And I actually love running over these fuckers. GTA, motherfucker. 10 points. Oh shit. Oh, just barely made that. Oh my god, I just barely made that. To the skin of my foreskin. Fucking hell, what's that? Looking at footsteps. Oh my god. What the fuck's that? Oh, got a trophy. 20 taken have been drowned, electrocuted, or dispatched by some other indirect means. Well, that wasn't my fault. I should have been a bit more careful. Well, I'm confused now. Wait a second, this is where I came. I think... Did I come down this ladder, or did I come through the door? I don't know. No, this is new.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Jesus Christ, everyone clumsy bastard, huh? Oh. I just like that noise. Oh fuck.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Oh, let me drive it, let me drive it, let me drive it. Oh no. I wanted to drive it. I'm about to eat dinner soon and watch a movie. Perfect combination. It's always nice, like, Do you know what I like though? I like watching. I like. I don't think that. I don't think that like. Do you know these? Jesus Christ! I can't even fucking talk. I sound like a fucking excited fucking toddler or something. Do you know like when you start to watch a movie, you're just starting to watch it. I don't think that's the best time to eat food. I think you should be like 25, 30 minutes into the movie, right? Before you actually start eating. Do you know what I mean? Like you're sitting back, you're relaxed, you're cozy, you're watching the movie, and then like your food is ready. Like if you like, especially if you're ordering food, if you're ordering a takeaway, that's the best thing I think. Jesus, what was that? Oh yeah, black spots.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Nope. I don't watch. I don't eat and watch TV. I'm too busy banging the motherfucker. No. No, I do. I do eat while I'm watching TV or Netflix or a movie, but I like to eat it while like the movie is kind of like well started. I will be right back. Yeah, it's always nice to be well into a movie or a TV show or whatever it might be, and then you're eating your food. It's the perfect combination.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
What the hell is this? Switch? Oh, yes. Don't mind if we do. Stuff.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Jesus Christ, that... Okay. Rest in peace, Alan Wake, that's for sure. Fuck.
Was
Did
it
you like the
going for
Pokemon?
Alice?
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it, man, to be honest.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Jesus Christ, I think I have to shoot it. More than likely. After the next checkpoint,
Was
I
it
think.
going for Alice?
Because it's getting late here.
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Oof, indeed.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Okay, checkpoint reached, that's me done. Okay, thank you very much for watching the live stream. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time on Green Hill Gaming. Enjoy your snacks, chatty boy, and I'm going to say good night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night, morning, evening, whatever, and yeah, see you next time.